Hey, me and Matt here. So, I just had to get this off my chest once again. For those of you who don't know, and most of you that do know, the sad truth of what's happening with the Tragically Hip's lead singer Corey Downey. Unfortunate brain cancer. And the fact that they want to go on tour. And now there is issues with ticket price. Let me just read to you what I read here or found here. Uh, no, this is what this guy wrote here. I won't mention his name for protection, but he's like, "Dear Ticketmaster, StubHub, and every other sculptor who is profiting off the Tragically Hip, Suck It, and Suck It Hard. This last hip show were meant to be one, a final send off for an iconic Canadian band, almost a living wake, a goodbye to the fans who have cherished and loved them since the beginning. Two, an opportunity for the band to donate money to Gord Downey's charity at Sunnybrook, which is in Toronto. Not an opportunity for an orgy or greed or profiting. Three, a feel good story. Instead fans across country were bent over, ranked across the coats and screwed without being kissed and without compassion. Ticketmaster could have very easily capped sales at 2% or 2 per person, made the show's credit card entry only giving individual passwords to users. Somehow instituted the old wristband policy, and if you wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt for the pre-sales fiasco, held sales to the general public to ensure the scalers didn't win. But now none of this happened. So basically, yeah, tickets are being fucked up. Ticketmaster is basically fucking up and giving people the money, not money you gotta pay for these shows, but they're doing it, they're basically ripping people off, is what it gets down to, and that's pretty much not the first time that Ticketmaster has been in hot water. So, knowing the fact that, and I've heard this, even when I was going to see the Hip a few years ago, is that, yeah, they do charge an arm and a leg for their shows. I don't think it's right personally. The fact of the matter is, these guys have this thing now where their lead singer is dying, and his one last wish is to perform for the fans. That's it. In fact, that you really want to scalp tickets to make it hard for everyone else, it's bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit that you would even stoop to that level. So, I mean, there's a lot of. Just watching something yesterday, there was a man who. That was a woman actually who was there undercover for pretending that she was a huge fan. I'm pretty sure she was. But at the same time, she went and she phoned a sculptor who was not sympathetic. The fact that Gord Downey is unfortunately dying, but that he wanted a quick buck. And to do that, he sold tickets that were not on par, and so on and so forth. So yeah, it's very difficult because now you're denying people the right to see the tragically hit for one last time, and it sickens me. And it's not just them. It was, they've been against bands like Pearl Jam, who are infamous for Pearl Jam. Probably other bands too who they've ripped off fans. If you want my personal opinion, and that's only my opinion, is yeah, I understand you have to make your money somehow, but I think that the show, one last hurrah, especially if the one in Ottawa or Kingston, because that's where the hip are from, is going to be televised, then yes, I believe these shows should be free of charge. Maybe that's just me. Maybe, I either be free or a lot less, but I think something needs to be done. There's a man out there that wants to perform for one last time. That's his wish, his dying wish. That still blows me away that I have to even say that, but that's kind of the way it is. So, yep, that's all I have to say. So there it is. Okay, well, see you next time. Bye.